For international students, the college transition can be tough, but thanks to our ambassador program, that process can be made a bit easier.
In this week's What's the Buzz, SEU Weekly Bradley Thiessen Cooper sits down with International Student Advisor Ricki Grover for more.
Thanks, guys. Joining us now is International Student Advisor and Study Abroad Coordinator, Ricki Grover. Thanks for being here, Ricki.
Thanks for having me.
Walk us through the International Ambassador Program and how it benefits students.
Yeah, the International Student Ambassador Program is really built to help the new international students transition to life at St. Ambrose, help the ongoing, current students continue in their day-to-day life here. So many things are different abroad to how we do them here in the U.S. So the position is older students helping the other younger students new to campus find their way, kind of.
Awesome. Can you tell us why international ambassadors are important for our campus?
Yeah, there can be a lot of culture shock going from anywhere to the U.S. Culture shock, our education system is different. Homesickness, all those things. There's a lot of big changes for international students. So the ambassador program really just helps those students make that change. Some of those things that Americans domestic students already have figured out, of a bank account, a social security number, some of those things are things that international students have to start from scratch at. So the ambassadors really help with that. Figuring out the bus system in the Quad Cities and how to get to a grocery store and that sort of stuff. Everything from that to what a credit hour is and what your syllabus is, what office hours, all these things that might be more unique to the U.S. education system, helping our new students figure out that.
So how much of a time commitment can it be for students who apply and are accepted?
Yeah, that kind of depends on the time of year. We say 8 hours a week. We have 4 hours of in-office hours. In that time, international students can stop in, ask questions. There's an ambassador there at that time to help them. The other 4 hours outside of that can be for driving someone to the bank or helping with that, or any of those outside of the office questions, or questions when I'm not available but an ambassador is. So we say 8 hours a week. During orientation, it might be a bit more than that we have. That's the busy time at orientation, but for the most part, yeah.
Good, thank you. So what are the benefits for the international ambassador student?
Yeah, the international ambassadors, it looks great on a resume. It's a really great leadership role. The compensation part is free housing. It's more similar to the RA positions in that sense. It doesn't have an hourly wage, but you do get that free housing. Part of that as well is, as you have free housing, you have a kitchen and a space. We want our ambassadors to be in housing that has kitchen. So that other international students can use that space when we do the Free Food Fridays or any of the things with the International Student Org that people might be sharing foods from different cultures. Being an ambassador and having that kitchen gives other students access to a kitchen.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So can you, if students are interested, how can they go about applying? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So the application is a Microsoft form. It's pretty easy. It's in the Waggle and posted around campus. Information in my office, the Office of International Education. So pretty simple application. We just ask some questions on why you're interested, why you might be a good fit. We ask for a resume and cover letter.
Pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again so much for being here, Ricki, and good luck with your recruitment.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.